In the gaslit shadows of 1880s London, a chilling secret lurked behind the velvet curtains of Sir Henry Ashford's studio. Picture this: a Victorian gentleman, his eyes gleaming with control, leans toward a nervous young woman, his hand hovering near her face as she averts her gaze, trapped in a moment of silent dread. This wasn't art. It was a predator's game. Sir Henry, a respected photographer among the elite, lured vulnerable women like Eliza Carter with promises of modeling fees. His camera, a tool of manipulation. Eliza, a seamstress from Whitechapel, stepped into his studio, her heart pounding as the gaslight flickered over mahogany panels. His charm was a mask, his smile hiding a sinister intent. As he adjusted her pose, his touch lingered too long, sparking whispers among the maids who polished his brass tripods. Society turned a blind eye, dismissing rumors at lavish dinners where crystal chandeliers cast long shadows. But Eliza's fear grew. Why was the studio door always locked? The tension mounted as Sir Henry unveiled a portrait, his smug grin unsettling the nervous model within the frame. In smoky taverns, workers muttered about his private collection, while Mary Poole, a defiant voice, accused him publicly, her words echoing off cobblestones. Each second pulls you deeper into this Victorian scandal, where deception wore a gentleman's suit. As Eliza returned to Sir Henry's studio, her hands trembling under the weight of his gaze, the web of deceit thickened. His cold eyes adjusted her pose, his hand a shadow of control, while velvet drapes muffled her silent pleas. Charles Worthing, a smug ally, praised Sir Henry at a gallery opening, their laughter ringing over marble floors as gilded frames hid the truth. A conflicted journalist scribbled notes, ink staining his fingers, torn between scandal and silence. Mary's outcry faded as employers shunned her broken figure vanishing into London's fog. A price for speaking out. Thomas Harrow, a determined investigator, probed a trembling model in a dimly lit tavern, his questions cutting through candlelight. Sir Henry's charm dazzled lords at a lavish soiree, crystal goblets clinking as secrets festered. Workers in Whitechapel shared grim tales of his secret hobby, their voices low over ale mugs. Eliza's despair deepened in her cramped room, a photograph her only evidence, while Clara Beaumont, a fierce advocate, comforted victims in a candlelit shelter. A cloaked detective's menace loomed in a foggy alley, heightening the stakes. Every moment teases the unraveling of this historical mystery, drawing you closer to the truth. The tension snapped as Thomas Harrow handed his exposé to a printer, the press rumbling with ink-stained promise. Clara gathered victims in her parlor, their candle-lit faces resolute, while a shadowed figure watched Mary Poole disappear into the mist. A haunting loss. Eliza, her resolve hardening, confided in Clara, their voices a beacon of hope. At Sir Henry's exhibition, Clara's fierce accusation shattered the silence, her words bouncing off chandeliers. Eliza, trembling yet defiant, confronted him before stunned elites, her courage a thunderclap on marble floors. The crowd's shock rippled, their silk gowns rustling as gaslights flickered. Sir Henry, panicked, fled into the night, his tailored suit a blur against cobblestones. Officers stormed his studio, breaking locked cabinets to reveal illicit photographs, their grim faces lit by gaslight. A policeman's shock deepened as he examined the evidence, mahogany panels bearing witness. Clara's triumph glowed as she comforted the rescued, while journalists scribbled frenzied headlines. Each second pulses with drama, urging you to witness the fall of this Victorian predator. Clara's resolute voice rose at a reform rally, wooden podium trembling under her call for women's rights, banners waving in the breeze. Eliza, now hopeful, worked beside her in the shelter, their bond a legacy of courage. A reformed photographer adjusted his camera in a regulated studio, brass tripods gleaming with new ethics. Thomas Harrow's proud pen etched another exposé. Papers scattered on his desk. A haunted woman stood alone in Whitechapel, her silence a reminder of past pain, while a pensive lady read the scandal in a velvet-lined parlor. A passionate reformer addressed a crowd, their cheers echoing off stone walls. An artist painted Sir Henry's downfall, brushstrokes capturing the tale. As a curious journalist probed similar studios, a reflective citizen passed a transformed studio, cobblestones wet with history. A cloaked figure watched from the fog, a lingering enigma, while a storyteller's earnest voice shared the saga in a candlelit hall. Every moment weaves a tapestry of justice, compelling you to share this ancient European secret.